Hi, I'm Greg. I've traveled to 26 different countries over the past 10 years, 1,700 flights with one goal in mind. I want to help you with some tricks of packing that I've learned over these years. This is my Travel Pro suitcase, 6.4 pounds. It weighs like nothing in my hand, but I have a scale and we'll weigh it at the end when I have everything in there and see how much it weighs. I don't travel with suitcases under the plane. This is all to put on the bin above me. It's easily marked. I can find it. It's mine after 16 hours of flying, jet lag. I can find this bag. I know this bag. I know every little nook and cranny. Anyway, let's get started. Let me load this thing up. I'll show you everything I take for a 16-day trip. That's what I'm about to go on. Okay, so far what I have that's going to go in the bag, and we'll roll it later. It's the best way to fit the most things. I have the pair of pants I travel with. I'll link down below. Place for my passport, of course, wallet. But I have a second pair of pants. While I'm washing this one, a day and a half later, they're dry. I wear them 3 days in a row, 3 days in a row. I have a pair of shorts that I wear in the hotel, or if we can just run around outside, go to the little grocery store or something. I have 3 pair of travel shirts, and they wick dry, so I wash them at night, and the next day I can wear them again, but I rotate for 3 shirts. I have the shirt I travel in, long sleeve. I don't like my arms on those armrests that ick, and it's always cool, especially on an overseas flight, international flights. It seems to be colder in there. I have a sleeping t-shirt by Smart Wool. I love Smart Wool. One, the odor never happens. It's magic. I don't know, but I sleep with that every night. I have a pair of sleeping underwear, my ex officio underwear. Then I have 3 pair of Smart Wool. Of course, I have 1 pair on. You can wear them 3 days in a row before any odor happens. And so, too much information. And then 2 more pair of Smart Wool underwear there. I take 4 pair of darn tough wool socks. I wear them, every pair I wear for 2 days, so I don't have to do laundry all that much. This is a cool thing. This is my silk and cotton sleeping bag liner. You know, it kind of slows the bed bug thing down, all those kind of things, but sometimes it's just too hot. I just want something light on me, so I'll use that. I have compression socks that I wear on the airplane. This is my travel sweater, a lightweight travel sweater by North Face, and it's just light. On the airplanes, it gets, like I said, it can get cold on there, so I'll put that on and I kind of go to sleep. I have a buff that I take. You never know if I'm cold at night, just that little bit on my neck. It goes over my eyes if there's light shining in, etc. Of course, I have a travel hat. You got to have a hat. Most of the time I'm around the equator, it seems like. I have my travel belt. Usually I'll have that on, but it's plastic. I can wear this thing in through security and it never goes off. And then I have a pair of Crocs that I wear, again, around the hotel. I run out to just a little, the fruit market outside my hotel or something, I'll grab these. Quite handy. What electronics do I take? I take a battery backup. It's got to be on the airplane with you. It does not go in there. Of course, a plug for my iPhone. I have an unlocked phone. It's the way I travel, so as soon as I land, I buy a SIM card from that country and I easily insert it. I keep my old SIM card in here and I have a little needle in here that releases and puts the other one back in. So I carry that. I know where I'm going on this country in Uganda, so I have the plug that fits that right there with a double USB port, and even my regular one for America has a double USB port. That way I'm charging 2 things at one time a lot quicker. But this is for my glasses. I wear contacts, so use my reading glasses, and then when I leave, I'll put my sunglasses in here. Pretty indestructible. Of course, you gotta have these headphones. They'll give you some on the plane, but these are much more. These are sound deadening headphones that I really enjoy. And I keep all these electronic guys in this little bag I got from REI for my tent, but I keep them all that way. I can reach in my backpack and pull them out. I know right where they are. This stuff all goes in my backpack. And then last but not least, and I don't expect everybody to carry these, but I go to some pretty shady places. So this is a Garmin InReach Mini. And so I can communicate back and forth via satellite with my family, but I can also push this little special button here that's like 911, come get me, I need help, and they come in and get me. So I carry that for peace of mind for my family. Let me show you what else goes on the airplane with me at my seat that actually comes and sits with me, which is a couple more things. But I have my blow-up pillow. I have earplugs. These are Max, M-A-C-K-S. Of course, I've got my Bible with me. If I'm going to do some reading, this is what I want to read. I have my real nice eye patch, eye cover to block out the light. There's so much light in an airplane at night and noise. And I'm kind of a baby, but this is my travel pillow. It's a down pillow. It's one of my comfort items that I take with me. It smells like home, it's from home. And no matter what pillow I have, I can always get this comfortable under my head, and I can get a good night's sleep. And of course, 2 pillowcases for that as well. And then last but not least is my travel. This will go on the airplane with me, and it goes at my seat. I forgot to tell you about this. Is one of my great travel hacks. This is a melamine cup that I take with me. It doesn't burn, but in the morning I like to be alone. I don't want to go down to where other people are, so I fill this up with a bottled water that I have, and I put this little guy in here, and I completely submerge it underwater, and there's a plug for Africa, and then I plug it in. And don't ever put your finger in it, it'll shock you. So let it, and it'll boil up in a few minutes because it's 220 electric over there, and just does it. And then when it's finished, unplug it, then I hang this somewhere where it doesn't bother anybody to get hot. And then I add my Starbucks instant coffee, and I have my coffee and my snacks over there, my Kind bars. And there, that's a hack. Let's see how this all fits in there now. I got my backpack packed up, my pillow, my neck pillow, my earplugs, my eye covers. So we'll set that aside. Now let me put all of this in here, and we'll see how much weight I have, how well we did. We were 6.4 before, now I'm fully loaded, all my liquids, all my everything. I am at 15 point, let's call it 16. So 10 pounds of clothing and liquids, etc. in here. So 16 pounds, that fits. That goes in any airplane, they will allow me to do that. Then I have my little backpack, let's see what it weighs now. This is just too light to weigh. So it hardly weighs anything, a couple pounds. But so there I am. That's how I travel. So of course on the plane, this will go here, and this guy will come up here, and we go. All right, why don't you come join me on this journey? And I only put the handle up that far. Look, I need a new one already.
Okay, reel it in, reel it in.
Okay.